Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can already tell from the title of this video, we are going to be talking about the Mandela Effect. I have been wanting to talk about this on my channel for a very long time. I love conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories are scary, they're exciting, they're entertaining, they are informational. They're everything. Like, they just blow my mind. And some conspiracy theories, I believe, are just theories. I believe that as humans, we just always want to have an answer and a reason for everything. So I feel like sometimes conspiracy theories are just a way for us to cope with the idea of something happening, something that we don't understand, and we need to have a reason behind why it happened. So I do believe that not all conspiracy theories are true, but I really believe that this Mandela Effect theory is true. Some of you are probably wondering, what's the Mandela Effect? What is this? Like, girl, you're gonna explain? And yes, honey, I'm gonna explain. But first of all, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Oh no, you don't hear that? Good. Because that's the sound of you not hearing little smoke detector chirping every 5 seconds, okay? So you're welcome, I finally took care of that. Okay, back to the video. So if you've never heard of the Mandela Effect, let me just go ahead and break it down for you. The Mandela Effect is when a large group of people are convinced that something happened a certain way. They believe and remember that something happened a certain way. But when they go back to look at it after a couple years or whenever, when they go back to look at it, it never actually happened the way that they remember. Some people believe that the reason that this happens is because parallel universes exist. Bear with me. So they believe that parallel universes exist and that we alternate between them. It's very complicated to wrap your head around. I know, it's very confusing, but like I said, bear with me. Have you guys ever seen the movie The Butterfly Effect? The one with Ashton Kutcher? It's just like that. Some people believe that another reason why this happens is when someone travels through time and changes something small, and then that thing that they changed affected and changed a lot of other things. The reason this is called the Mandela Effect is what brings us to our first example. Before we begin, cue the scary music. So this all started when people had a vivid memory of a man named Nelson Mandela dying during his 1980s imprisonment. But it turns out he actually died December 5th, 2013. Many people remember hearing and seeing video clips and footages of his actual footage on the news and hearing all around the world that he died. A lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, remember him dying before his actual death in 2013, which is why it is named after him, and it's called the Mandela Effect. Maybe he died before 2013, but just in an alternate universe. And thus, the madness of the Mandela Effect begins. So our first example is a very popular one. A lot of people have talked about it, have been crazy over the fact that they remember it a certain way. Maybe you might remember it too. I remember this because as a child, I would watch the show. I believe they had a TV series, and I think they made some movies. I'm really not sure because I was a child when it happened. And I also remember having books. I remember them specifically a certain way that a lot of people do as well. Yes, you guessed it, the Berenstain Bears. So a lot of people remember the name of this show being the Berenstain Bears with an E, but apparently the entire time it's been the Berenstain Bears. I'm sorry, but that just pisses me off because, like, how? I know that I was a kid when it happened, but it just rolls off the tongue better. The Berenstain Bears. The Berenstain Bears. But no, it was the Berenstain Bears. I don't even know what to say about that one. It just gets me really mad because I specifically remember that. Maybe you guys remember that too, but apparently that's never how it was. For the next Mandela Effect, I have a question for you guys. How do you think you spell Rubik's Cube? Excuse me? So did you say R-U-B-I-X cube? Yeah, but you wrong. Because it's been R-U-B-I-K-S. Rubik's Cube. R-U-B-I-K-S. Yeah, it's been that way the entire time. It doesn't make sense to me, and it doesn't even look right. There's plenty more to go around, so I'm just gonna calm down a little bit because there's plenty more that we need to discuss. The next Mandela Effect that we have is one that you pretty much all grew up with if you're my age or a little bit older. Do you remember watching a commercial on TV when you were younger of a little boy singing this little catchy tune to promote a brand of wiener dogs? Do you remember? Yeah, Oscar Mayer Wiener, right? The one that looks like this.
Baloney has a first name, it's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name, it's M-A-Y-E-R.
Excuse me? Did he say M-A-Y-E-R? Like John Mayer? I don't know about you guys, but I remember M-E-Y-E-R. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Tell me why. Like, why would it be M-A-Y-E-R? That's Mayer, not Meyer, Oscar Mayer Wiener. I just don't understand. Who even thought of this? Like, who thought this was a good idea? Growing up, there was a very famous band called Queen. I don't know if any of you guys remember it because, I mean, it really wasn't my time either, but it was my sister's time. I have two sisters. They are about 6 and 10 years older than me, so it was really their time. But because I lived with them, they really like pushed a lot of things on me. So of course I listened to the same music, I watched the same movies, the same shows. So I know this song and I know this band. A lot of you guys may be familiar with the song We Are the Champions. You know, the one that goes, we are the champions, we are the champions of the world. Yeah, that part never happened. Apparently, that part was never in the song. Never in the lyrics, never existed. If you're mad, I'm mad too. Our next Mandela Effect is one that really just blows my mind. And what I'm talking about is the Monopoly guy. You know, the guy with the bag of money. He's like the main character, the icon for Monopoly. Yes, this man. I remember him with the black big top hat in his, you know, black little suit, carrying his bag, and with the monocle because he was rich. And I just remember thinking like it suited him because, like, you know, only like rich, like, you know, like rich people, okay? Rich people, they wear the little monocle and they're like, oh, hi. That's how I remember him. Not all like that, not like, hi guys, but like, you know, like he had a monocle, okay? And he was rich. So I remember that. But apparently it never happened like that. He never had a monocle. And that one is just stupid because he did. He had a monocle, all right? I always played Monopoly when I was a kid, always lost, but I remember he had a monocle, okay? Don't fight me on this one. Our next Mandela Effect is one that I can't really say for sure because I never watched this show. You guys are probably gonna kill me because I never watched this show, but I never watched Pokemon, and I'm sorry, but I never watched Pokemon, and I know I suck. But my sisters would watch Pokemon because it was kind of more their time. Like, it was still my time, but like my mom was really religious, so she didn't want us to watch it, and she didn't want me to watch it, so I never got to watch it. But I remember Pikachu having a black tail. Is that just me? I remember that, and other people remember that apparently, but he's always had just a plain yellow tail. No design, nothing on it, just a plain yellow tail. And I can't really speak for that one. I'm not gonna go ahead and like back it up and argue it because, you know, I never really watched the show. But that one is on you guys. If you guys have watched the show, what do you think? Do you think he had a black tail or do you think he had a yellow tail? I don't know, you tell me, but that is one of the Mandela Effects that I have heard and seen a lot. All my Star Wars fans, where are you at? This one's gonna piss you off if you haven't heard it already. You know the famous line from Star Wars where Darth Vader says, Luke, I am your father? Yeah, me too. I remember that. And so does a lot of other people. The Simpsons remember it.
Luke, I am your father. Luke, I am your father.
Even the man who played Darth Vader's voice, James Earl Jones, remembers it that way too.
Luke, I am your father.
But no, apparently it happened this way.
He told me you killed him.
No, I am your father.
That one just upsets me. Everyone knows the famous line, Luke, I am your father. There's so many memes of it, pictures of it, people, you know, reenacting it, and it never happened that way. There have been so many merchandise sold that has said, Luke, I am your father. So many action figures, so many everything that has said, Luke, I am your father. But apparently he said, no, I am your father. I'm just gonna let that one sit with you. I'm just gonna go. This next one, I remember it like this, as well as all the other ones, so apparently the candy Kit Kat has always been spelled Kit Kat, together, no hyphen. But a lot of people remember it having a hyphen in between. And to be grammatically correct, it would be correct to have a hyphen in between both words because the hyphen is what brings the two words together and makes them able to be combined. So yes, a little English lesson for you. But yes, it would be grammatically correct if it had a hyphen. But apparently this entire time it never had a hyphen. And a lot of people argued with that, and a lot of people say that it did used to have a hyphen, that it just looks wrong without a hyphen. I'm telling you, this shit is real. Mandela Effect is real. Okay, this one. Wow, okay. So, I just need to compose myself for a bit because this one just like gets me every time. So in the movie, Silence of the Lambs, I specifically remember Hannibal Lecter greeting Clarice with the famous line that everyone has heard and it's been everywhere. Him saying, "Hello, Clarice." Yeah, do you remember that? Because I remember that. My sisters have said that they remember that. I asked them that too and they're like, yeah, isn't that what he said? Yeah, I thought so too. Apparently he didn't say it like that.
Morning.
The thing is, a lot of other people remember it that way too. Just take a look at this clip from the movie Hoodwink 2, where they reenact the scene in Silence of the Lambs.
Hello, Clarice. Who's Clarice?
Oh, still not convinced? Well, how about a clip from this 1996 movie, The Cable Guy?
Can I have your skin? Sure. Check this out. Silence of the Lambs. Hello, Clarice.
You're gonna tell me that a lot of people thought this happened a certain way and they were wrong? I mean, it's happened before. Humans are kind of stupid. But I mean, you know, you get me? Like, you get me? Like, how? You know? Okay, so let's talk about Looney Tunes. I love this show so much when I was a kid. I grew up on that shit. I ate that shit up. Alright? I had a lot of VHSs of them. I would always watch them. I specifically remember it being spelled Looney-T-O-O-N-S. Looney Tunes. Because tunes, like cartoons, tunes short for cartoons. But no, apparently it's been Looney, T-U-N-E-S. Like songs. Looney songs, basically. And what gets me mad, it's not even the spelling. It's the spelling, but they don't even like sing. I think like they probably sing a little bit. I can't remember. They probably sing a little bit, as most cartoons do. But it's not like about the songs. It's about the characters. They are loony, crazy cartoons. This next Mandela Effect just is so stupid. It's one of the really stupid ones in my opinion. Tell me, how do you spell Febreze? Okay, wrong! Yeah, apparently it's been F-R-B-R-E-Z-E. Fuck you, Febreze, because no, that doesn't even make sense. Like, why would it be only one E? Like, no! This next Mandela Effect pisses me off, and it's whiteout. Yes, the bottle of white paint that helps you erase your mistakes, right? For an item that was made and created to fix your mistakes, you would think that the title on the bottle would be spelled correctly. It is spelled W-I-T-E hyphen, at least they got the hyphen, out. Yeah, you're missing an H. Yeah, that's okay. We could just use some whiteout on the bottle and then get a little marker and just whoop, H. Because obviously you don't know how to spell either. It just gets me so mad. The next Mandela Effect that I have for you is one that I recently saw myself in person. I was at Walmart. My fat ass was going down the chip aisle. So in my local Walmart, it's the chip aisle and then the cookie aisle, which is in the same aisle. It's just the like items are mirroring each other. I was looking at the cookies and I stumbled upon Oreos. And you know how they have different kinds of Oreos, they have different flavors. Well, I saw that they have double stuffed, right? Apparently it's been Oreo double stuffed with one F. One F. Where does that make sense? In what country does that make sense? Who wrote this? Why would it be one F? I don't know. I'm so sorry, headphone users, but this gets me so mad. Like, really? I have two more Mandela effects that I'm going to leave with you today. And this next one is from the movie Forrest Gump. In the movie Forrest Gump, there is this famous line that everybody knows. He says, "My mama always said, life is like a box of chocolates." You remember that? I remember that. But no, apparently it went like this.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Yeah, was. Life was like a box of chocolates. I'm not even mad anymore. I'm just like confused. The last Mandela effect that I'm gonna leave with you today is one that really messed with my head. I want you to picture Mickey Mouse. It's a black mouse, white gloves, red shorts, yellow buttons, yellow shoes, and suspenders, right? Wrong. Apparently this entire time, Mickey has been running around naked. He apparently doesn't have suspenders. He doesn't have a shirt on, I guess. All he has is his little red shorts. It's very weird because a lot of people remember him having suspenders. Look at these Halloween costumes where people are wearing suspenders. Like, was that just in their imagination? Did it really happen? Would Mickey be naked? He's a child cartoon. What do you guys remember? Because I'm really curious. So that is all for my Mandela Effect video today. If you guys enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and let me know so I can make more. I really enjoy making these videos because they are just so interesting to me, so I would love to make more for you guys. Oh, and by the way, before you leave, I'm also starting a new vlog channel so you guys can get to know me a little better. You can get to know what I'm like outside my videos, what I do on a daily basis, my interests, you know, just to get a little bit more a better feel of who I am and what I'm like, and just to get closer to me. So it would mean a lot to me if you guys went and subscribed to that channel. I will leave a link to that channel in the box below, and a new video on that vlog channel should be up in about a week. I have been really busy with school and everything and getting my work done on time. Obviously, I'm gonna put more time into this channel, but it would mean a lot to me if you guys went ahead and subscribed to the other channel. Thank you guys for everything, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.